lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Thank you, Lady Aldori, distinguished guests. It is a great honor for me. It is with the greatest joy that I announce the founding of my barony in Dunsward. It shall be called Varnhold. But I must say that this happy event is not mine to claim alone. The stolen lands would never have yielded to me if it weren't for the valor of my friends and companions. Now I would like to introduce my right hand, a hero without whose help I wouldn't be standing here now. Please, step forward.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show. It is...
In due time.
I'm back everyone. We are going to be here playing Varnhold lot. So, the thing about this game, and let me tell you, that guy right there, that was not my character from the original game. The guy who was here being all like, look at me, I'm so great, I'm the most important person. Anyway, so I guess they randomly do it. You can choose to make that your character, though. You can have it set up. I didn't, because it was going to be the same character, and that would have been weird. But yeah, so the great thing about this DLC, I don't know anything about it. That's one good thing. The other is, my character's a rogue who's chaotic, so it makes no sense story-wise for him to be the Baron, you know, of any land. So this one actually works out better in his character, in his personality. He wouldn't try to rule a land. He'd be like, fuck this, I'm gonna make laws just so I can break them myself. That's what would happen. And so that's why this might be a great DLC for those kind of characters. Oh man. Today we raise our cups to Varnhold, Blarg. Oh, fuck, I can talk to her. So you're the famous Jericho Scabbard. I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. Varn has told me so much of your deeds. The Varnling host fought for your interest many times. That's not what my character sounds like. Don't worry. But we haven't had a chance to meet in person yet. What do you hold for the future of Varnhold? I am curious. What do you want out of Varnhold, lady? I only wish I knew. We live in a wild time of great changes. The rise of new states and disputed lands will be a shock to the entire region. Of course, I have my own thoughts and plans, as everyone does. But there's only one thing I'm sure of. There will be no risk of a boring future. Allow me to return the question. What do you think awaits your young barony? New victories and new glory. Nah. Much difficult and dangerous work awaits us if we are to survive. Nothing good. This is a reckless venture and will only bring trouble to everyone. I don't need to read all these. Yeah, I'll be frank. We are braced for the manipulations, guile, and treachery of our neighbors. That includes you. I value your frankness. Yes, many rulers fall victim to the ambitions of their neighbors and their own gullibility, but many more fail from an inability to make reliable alliances. You can't survive without friends, and how can you find them if you see the face of the enemy everywhere you look? Yeah, I don't fucking Jamandi. Fuck, I don't trust you. But also, it's like, you gave us the opportunity, so might as well. Yeah. It's a pleasure doing business with the Varnling host. You offer honest swords for honest gold. You do charge a fair amount, but this means I won't have to worry about someone else buying you out from under me. Alas, not many mercenary teams can boast your reputation. I must go. Adventure! Bar! Oh wait, I'm going to talk to this guy. Ah, fuck you. You got nothing to say. That's cool. She has important stuff. Jericho Scabbard, right hand of Meager Varn. Mager Varn? Varn, hero of the legendary Varnling host. They say your courage is only matched by your ingenuity. Is this true? I'm not gonna bow. And every word of it, the honest truth. People say many things. I prefer actions to words. I see you are cautious, a commendable quality for people of your line of work. Your commander is certainly courageous, but doesn't think clearly about certain matters. He's bluntly refused to take envoys with him, as if he thinks his young barony can survive without allies. Do you think there are reasonable people in this new baron's circle who understand how important diplomacy is for the state? You mean spies and traitors? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there's no one like that among us. If that is my commander's decision, I can only support it. I suppose such people could be found, but it depends on the sort of diplomacy you have in mind. A wise commander surrounds himself with people whose strengths compensate for his own weaknesses. It's a pleasure to see at least some of Varn's people can boast the foresight that he so sorely lacks. There's a lot of dialogue. There's not too much I can make jokes about. It's just me reading. Oh my god. Ugh, I can't wait for combat and murdering things. By the way, you start at level 5 in this DLC. I didn't show the character creation. Look, I made my own little... I didn't make this. I stole it. But, you know, I got a custom portrait because there's not really any good portraits in the game for a human rogue. There's like a great half-orc rogue. That's about it. Rhetoric, your young state must first prove that it is worthy of diplomacy. I suspect we shall revisit this conversation in a year or two, if by that time the name of Varnhold can still be found on the maps. What do you think of today's reception? I don't care. What are your thoughts on the future of Varnhold? You are addressing the ruler of Brevoy. I don't guess anyone's future, I determine it. But as for Varnhold, truth be told, I am still thinking about what to do with you. We'll see how you deal with the lands you've received. I'm gonna go. Have a safe journey. I wish you barony happiness and prosperity. Time to continue going. Let's see if anyone cool is here. Lander. I never finished the main game, but I feel like Lander's a bitch. Varnhold it is. Then, I'll be curious to see what you managed to What you managed to Oh, wait, hold on. There's another conversation going on. Where's that coming from? Oh, shit. Mega, can you even hear yourself? What utter rubbish. No, you need to listen to me. Shit, I don't know what... You are single-handedly destroying everything we've worked so hard for. Don't even start. This is... No, and no. You have no idea. Say whatever you want, but I will not tolerate... I guess I'm supposed to jump in. I thought they would jump me in automatically, but okay. As the guests linger and entertain themselves, one hero of occasion stands aside. Mager Varn, the leader of Varnling host, your direct commander, and henceforth the undisputed Baron of Varnhold. He's busying himself with one of his favorite pastimes. He's trying very hard not to yell, but he's ferociously arguing about something with the party's co-founder, a wizard named Cephal Laurentis. Varn's oldest companion and his most uncompromising opponent.
But, Varn,
Oh, thank God they're talking.
Would you please be so kind as to explain what devil take you've been doing? I've financed this venture with my own personal funds, not to mention all the effort and time I've invested. And pray tell, what was it all for? For you to assemble the fruits of our labors and pitch the whole lot down the privy?
Fruits? I've been busy guarding these fruits from Brevoy's incessant fruit moths. But I'm a baron now. We finally have our own land. For the first time in our lives, we're independent. No one can tell us what to do, and you want to destroy everything we've achieved by inviting spies into our house? Of course! Why not? Please, do come in, eavesdrop, sniff around, take whatever you please. Cephal is generous. He said make yourself at home.
Oh, Asmodeus, please give me the patience to withstand this nonsense, or take my soul already. Varn, what do you say?
I guess this guy's evil.
What is this independence you speak of?
I like how he's evil, but like...
everything.
He's not evil.
Evil.
He's just like...
I like Jumondi no more than you do.
Cunning.
But it will take us years to free ourselves from her influence. Right now we must bow to our patron, brag about a title we received from her very hands.
Listening to you is disgusting. Did we claw away our own piece of land, only to keep toiling away for all those... Ah, friend! You're right on time. Come, be our arbiter.
At issue is the fact that Jumondi Aldori has generously offered to Magar the use of her envoy. And who is Jumondi Aldori? The very same one who created our barony, and who could make it disappear with a flick of her finger. An insignificant figure in the grand scheme of things, no doubt. But good Varn refused her. And to top it all off, he rather suggestively hinted that he considers every single one of Brevoy's diplomats to be spies.
I mean, I kind of did that too.
What else should I consider them? Cephal, have you grown foggy in your old age? I can hardly recognize you. You've always been a hardliner. You've always put the interests of our ventures above everything else. And now you want us to roll over on our backs for the Aldori, wiggle our tails, and wait to be petted. We're an independent state now, and we shall have it known to all that we won't be ordered about.
Magar, of course they're spies. You refuse the spy in plain sight. Congratulations, well done. Now the Sword Lords will send other spies, ones we won't even be able to see. Restov has invested a great deal in our barony. He is ready to invest yet more. So why bite the hand that feeds us before the feeding is over? We could at least pretend to be humble, so long as we're still getting something for it.
Well, for one thing, that's low. By accepting Restov's handouts, we're taking on certain obligations. I know you don't care a fig for morality, but think of our reputation. Who will want to deal with us if we steal from our employers and stab them in the back?
I mean, technically my character's chaotic good, but I don't know. Chaotic neutral. I would have gone with chaotic neutral, but in the main game, I was chaotic neutral, and that kept me from keeping someone from dying. And I thought that was bullshit. Like, me wanting to avoid a fight should not require me being good.
Why do you keep saying us and our? Do I need to remind you that you're a baron now? That is the difference between you and me. You were born of a noble family, and yet even now, after receiving lands and power, you continue to think like the leader of a band of thugs. But my parents plowed the soil, and I learned to read by moonlight. But even as a snot-nosed child, I tried to think like a ruler, a king without a kingdom. After decades, my plans and schemes are finally bearing fruit. I shall not allow you to destroy everything we've created with your stupid bride.
How much to fall? We have to, we gotta play the game, We can't just flip the board over.
It won't be my hot temper that ruins us. It'll be your cunning and greed. In any game, the most important thing to know is when it's time to take your winnings and walk away.
I don't think we're allowed to walk away in this
That's
scenario.
where you're so wrong. Do you imagine this is a table we can get up from? No. A mercenary commander can pocket some loot and move to the other side of the continent. In becoming a baron, you've got yourself into a long, long game. You cannot simply leave it. But if you play it well, your children and grandchildren may get a turn. All right, enough arguing. What is done cannot be undone. You spoiled my game quite a bit, Magar, and I will not forget it in a hurry. We shall try to play with the hand we were dealt. Celebrations are over. It's time for everyday life. I suggest we exchange bows with the respected hosts and set off to Varnhold. We have much work to do.
I kind of want to stay to see if there's anyone else to talk to. Oh, who's this guy? Ah, fuck this guy. He's worse. I guess there's no one to talk to. I was kind of hoping some characters from the main game would still be here, you know? Maybe I could talk to myself, or whoever the fuck's supposed to be.
If we had a Brevin envoy with us, they'd be spying out the road to Varnhold for Jamandi.
As if Jamandi best not learn where we live. If there were an envoy with us, I would already be feeding them misinformation.
I mean, we're right here. They know where our ass is. They know where to kick. Guys, let me tell you, now that I got my new computer, this game, it was like an hour of a loading screen. Ugh. They're coming, woo! Yeah! Hell fighters. Oh, you're gross. I promised for many years that I would lead you to victory, and now I have. You are a mercenary party no more. You are my personal god, and best blah blah. We will never fight for others. Gold again. From now on, we fight for what's ours. Yay, hip hip hooray, glory to Baron Varn. The soldiers fall out, and only Kjurdi, I'm gonna say it's Yurdi Eisbach remains, looking as gloomy as ever despite the universal jubilation. The sullen dwarf is quartermaster and chaplain of the Varnling host, famous for her skill in dampening the commander's enthusiasm. It's a girl. Welcome back, Your Grace. Welcome back, Your Grace. Did you have fun at the celebration? We have enough to eat? Good, then let's get back to work before you squander the whole barony. I'm assuming she's like Scottish or Irish because she's a dwarf, and they're all Scottish or Irish. You should have gone with us. You would have liked it. I don't know, I forgot how he sounded already. I hate Restov. Besides, while you were at the hall, another bandit gang slithered into town, and who would have taken care of it if it weren't here? Huh? Anyhow, the festivities are over. You're a baron now. Get to baroning. If you say so, to baroning. Here's my first order. I shall appoint you, Yurdi, as treasurer. You, Sifal, will be my regent, and you, Jericho Scabbard, my general. Any questions? No? Then get to work. Ah, fuck. I have to get to work. Well, General, here's your first order. Talk to Yurdi and pick 3 of our lads as your brothers in arms. I can't spare more than 3 for now. Someone has to guard the capital. Take the best. Whoever will follow you to hell and back. When you've gathered them together, come find me at the fort. There's something I need to do. Alright. I think that might be a good first episode, so I'm gonna call it quits here. Oh shit, what kind of fucking hand shit am I trying to do? Am I cleaning my nails? Okay, anyway, I'm calling it quits here. Later. I don't know how to end this. Bye.